Good.
Rakes the face to interrupt the offense.
And going for the okay to start the count.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive. Into the...
Short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
An unrelenting assault being brought to Cactus Jack.
Yeah, CM Punk is looking to inflict as much punishment as he can to truly slow Cactus Jack down.
Shot to the throat.
Both CM Punk and Cactus Jack are well known for their WWE careers, but they have interacted outside of this company.
Indeed, shortly before Punk joined WWE, the same side of Cactus Jack, known to the world as Mick Foley, approached Punk and tried to act as a voice of reason. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex from the top.
Crank in the head.
Impressive awareness from him.
These two men have held the biggest prize in WWE on multiple occasions. Both very proud champions.
Yes, Cole, both Cactus Jack and CM Punk have reached the top of the mountain here in WWE, but let's not pretend. Punk peppered his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. And he directed into the corner.
A scramble in the corner now. CM Punk climbing the ropes. Cooking up something, looking for something big here to put this one away. Oh my! The plunge! We've seen that in so many matches. This could be another.
Here's two. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner.
Oh man, that was wild.
Stone Cold Steve. Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man, bell to bell?
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match. Setting up that table, no doubt he has dangerous, painful intentions in mind here.
This no-holds-barred stipulation, who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold? Steve Austin.
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
Vicious! Austin in a state of distress now.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up.
Austin doing what he can to help with the beatdown.
Austin trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. Oh! When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves. To beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. But to think he's also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk and Cena is a surefire way to be caught by surprise and suffer an embarrassing loss.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
No, GTS. That could be Austin's demise.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Quick shoulder up.
What's it going to take to put this match away? Loving blow.
Big impact on that spine buster.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next. Ooh, stiff punch. Austin with a Thez press. Now rapid fire rights from the Rattlesnake.
Hammer away.
It looks like he could get it done here.
An ineffective pin.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Bang. He finds a counter. Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that Punk has stood toe-to-toe with in the ring. King, Triple H, The Rock, and The Undertaker. Some of them he beat, some of them he didn't, but what's undeniable is that Punk is not fazed whatsoever by the legend that accompanies the biggest names of the Attitude Era. I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah. This is a level of...
Now a takedown into a small package, tightly stopping the count, and I don't know why he won't just end this already.
He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
Kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner. Unloading. Attacked in the midsection. CM Punk has to turn this around. In a no-holds-barred scenario like this, things can quickly spiral for him. Austin lifts the apron and is looking underneath the ring.
He's got it back, but I'm not seeing any bases here.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Kick, wow! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone!
Oh my God!
We have just witnessed next-level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And Austin is in a state of disbelief. Thought he had this match in hand, but it will continue.
A hellstorm's coming, courtesy of the Texas Rattlesnake.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Change of plans, a hit to the stomach.
Big back body drop. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation.
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing.
Vicious double axe handle.
Stone Cold too slow there. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that.
Letting him finish that thought.
Just a frenzied assault from Austin.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here. That was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening.
Right into the midsection of the body.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Ooh! Neither competitor is backing down.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Oh.
Just emptying everything they've got now. Fatigue, there's no need for finesse when a flying fist will do just fine. Putting an exclamation point.
Stunner. That looked just as devastating as when his opponent does it.
The cover! No way! No way!
And he is incredible.
Triangle armbar! Triangle armbar! Submission hold in! He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
Taps out.
Here is your winner,
I have one last personal dream match.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched, I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut. Only 3.
Look out! Crossbody from the top!
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
From the top!
Oh my, incredible height on that.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Up and delivering a Falcon Arrow.
Eddie with the river.
Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special. Yes, that's exactly what they were thinking, and it is in. Trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape.
And that prevents Eddie's attack.
Doing whatever it takes.
Eddie Guerrero now. Oh, he is putting on a show this evening. 2 down, 1 to go. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 amigos. Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago from the top. Oh, the knees at the last second.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and Falcon Arrow. Massive miscalculation on that one. Oh, what an act. Handle. Check out the springboard.
Punk's knee to the face.
Follows it up with a short arm clothesline.
Tope Atomico finds the... mark.
Oh my gosh!
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. Starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, up high, coming down hard with the splash.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. Kick to the midsection. Could be thinking about the gory special, yes.
Oh, the gory special submission locked in. And look at how tight a grip.
Trying to find a way out. Elbow into an arm drag. Beautiful escape.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
Hand implanting into foot.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Ooh!
No end in sight to this exchange. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's gonna step off the gas first? Stooping low there, but who are we to judge? Three amigos.
That is why you can't leave any weaknesses open for Eddie to exploit.
From the top.
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal. CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal. Look at the high frog splash! Oh, man. Spinning kick to the gut.
Kick back to the midsection. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Devastating kick.
Draped across the top rope.
Whiplash neck breaker. Sent into the corner.
Knee to the face in the corner.
Oh! Short arm clothesline by Punk.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go.
And he is experiencing and now forced to surrender. The pain was just too much.
Here is your winner.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought.
A lot at stake in this match. Whoever wins here will be added to tonight's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Facing off against the champion, Randy Orton, and the Royal Rumble winner, Batista. No DQs, no countouts. A lot of bad blood between the... Here we go!
Cross body from the top. Punk crafting an attack.
Uh-oh. And it's scouted. Now can capitalize. And CM Punk, with an incredible opportunity tonight, has been wrestling since the age...
Let me stop you there, Cole. What about the opportunity for Triple H? So much is made of what CM Punk can accomplish this evening, but Triple H can be challenging for his 14th championship by the end of the night.
Well, that's very true, Wade, but if I were speaking for the average WWE fan, that wouldn't be the story they want to see.
Ha! The average fan? Look, CM Punk has had a few hot years, but the story befitting of WrestleMania is the reunion of Evolution. Three of the most dominating and influential superstars our business has ever seen. That is what the superior WWE fan wants to see.
Exploder suplex.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber and literally the...
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Oh, what an axe handle. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, and Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass never wanted a guy like CM Punk to succeed, never wanted to acknowledge his culture. Uranagi by Punk! He turns it, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
The arm absorbing the damage.
And the confidence in Punk is growing. He can feel Triple H fading.
Up and connecting with the Falcon Arrow. Uh-oh.
Getting out of harm's way.
Triple H getting dismantled here.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Destructive arm breaker. Triple H dodges out in time. Oof.
Uses the edge of the knee.
Shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Oh, what a club. And CM Punk is in control.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Reorientate.
Punk counting away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth? To see him Punk got planned here.
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle.
The plunge. Triple H went down in a heap.
And right away into the pin. 2. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner,
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30...
This isn't what Batista or Orton wanted. They were hoping this title match would be an Evolution reunion. Instead, CM Punk is playing spoiler in this triple threat.
And that's exactly why this WrestleMania crowd is on the edge of their seats. We expect the unexpected, but no one thought CM Punk would make it all the way here tonight.
Now Punk just has to finish the job. But Orton and Batista stand in his way with championship ambitions of their own. No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution. It's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled one match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go in the other.
Now pulling a pin out of nowhere, tightly hooked small package.
Knuckles behind that pin attempt.
He powers out and is more than ready to keep going. And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it would be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. That's a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
There it is. He can end it here.
Kick from behind. Ouch.
And Randy Orton is stepping up.
First up top.
He's got a chair, but I don't think he's looking to take a seat.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Going high risk. A little cockiness here from Batista, throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off.
From the top. This is just someone saying, I am the alpha in this match.
Took things to the high-rent district, but the price ended up being way too steep.
Guys, we might be part of the action here.
Let's hope they don't get that close.
The animal on the receiving end. Unrelenting triple threat action.
And the only reason to do that is to get under the champion's skin.
And Batista wants more from his opponent.
Making his way to the top here, and he re-enters into the ring.
From the top.
He fails to connect. Counter. He knew just what to do.
You cannot look at Randy
To the sky.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Neck breaker. And you can tell Punk is still feeling the effects of his match against Triple H.
Neck breaker.
Ascending to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Batista looking to get technical here. The Batista bite locked in.
Stepping out of the ring here.
Ooh.
He's in his clutches.
Power driver.
Spiked him. Bam.
And a big question coming into tonight. Was already going to see the animal of old? Well, Batista looked like a dominating force.
You don't win the Royal Rumble by accident, Cole. Batista said he came back for one thing, to become champion. He doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He doesn't want to be cheered. He doesn't care. It's all about the title.
The animal is certainly still in Big Dave, and he's still upset with this not being a one-on-one contest, but he will take every advantage of the triple threat rules.
And he was ready for boom. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is determined right now. Ooh!
Can Batista fight back from this? Does he still CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going...
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. GTS connects. Championship on the line. This could be it. Punk avoids the attack.
Boom! Snaps the leg across the head. Boom!
Managing to evade a precarious position there. Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Oh, what an axe handle. The Shining Wizard.
A truly rough blow to the head, and it seems to be the main target here.
Oh, what a high kick.
Any two of these competitors is a recipe for a classic, but all three, this is...
And a quick schoolboy.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
Late in this one, and not even a one count.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Took that one. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He blocked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Michael Cole.
He's done it. CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
Closing out WrestleMania 30 by appearing in my...
Cena defending the title against Danny.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. But Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no might about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
CM Punk has accomplished so much in his career. ECW champion, Intercontinental champion, Tag Team champion, World champion. But he's never won the United States title. Guys, how much does CM Punk want this title tonight?
He craves the United States title, Cole. If you want to call yourself the best in the world, holding every title of note's a key indicator of the moniker. And you know Punk wants to add his name to the list of legends that have held the United States Championship over the last 3.5 decades.
But even a competitor... The level of CM Punk is subject to curses. We've often seen competitors who are one title shy of a triple crown or grand slam just get a mental block when it comes to getting the last title on the list. Punk might already be seeing this title filling that last spot on his mantle and thinking that far ahead against a competitor like John Cena is very dangerous.
Blast off!
Oh, high impact! More offense like that and we could be looking at a new champ.
Bam! John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
And many have taken some, even if none of those challenges have yet to pry that title from Cena's hands. You've got to think that Cena is not at 100% given the caliber of competition he's requesting each week. I believe CM Punk has the highest odds yet for a competitor who has answered this call.
Sharp blow to the neck.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now. And this is a moment we've seen so...
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back.
The God sleep!
TMs from Punk.
We might see a new champion crowned. A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows.
Oof. Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades. And I've never seen a fighting champion quite like John Cena right now.
But you're right, Cole. Granting weekly title shots to mystery opponents is gutsy on a level even the greatest champions in history would shy away from.
And said great champions include CM Punk, who defended his world title at nearly every premium live event during his 434-day reign. With plenty of additional defenses on global television. You have to think part of the reason that Punk is doing this is to prove that his reign is still one of the best we've seen this decade.
Up and forced down. A strong head scissors application, and now the elbows vicious.
Punk never saw that coming.
Oh, big back fist connects.
Turns it around.
What a powerful belly-to-belly.
That might have done it. This could be it.
An adrenaline-fueled, defying kick-out if ever there was one.
Now propped up in the corner. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
DDT! Head scissors with the point of the elbow.
For me, elbows to the skull.
Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
Just pounding away.
Just looking to rinse that on now. Good old Tied up in knots, but punches coming back the other way and makes it out.
Back fist to the block.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Down with a GTS. The challenger is not holding back.
2, and they're still in this.
And this is why they...
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. Cena with nowhere to go. Is Cena going to...
And new U.S. champion, CM Punk.
Here is your winner.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena.
And this one should be a classic for the... ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles. And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Working their way out and wrenching into a side headlock.
With a neck breaker.
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Shining Wizard!
Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers, whether it's a club or flying. Oh my God, what a move!
Slips out of the way.
Oh, this blitz is just a phenomenal blitz there.
Chopped down with the axe handle.
AJ has to realize now he's in the ring with CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's going to be a tough night at the office for Styles.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Big night for AJ Styles, making it lift off.
Saw that coming and quickly got the knees up.
Boom. The mark.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Able to reach the ropes and break the hold.
Triangle armbar.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. And he's going to the top.
Taking flight. Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body. with that counter.
Oh, what a quick answer.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that company's dying days, while the main eventers collected the paychecks.
Both men spent much of their career on the fringes, fighting for every scrap.
On the top.
Oh, and nobody's there! Oh!
Got him where he wants him.
Up and beautiful Falcon Arrow.
Look out. Splash. This is a man-possessed.
Blast off.
Oh, just a flattening splat.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Just catapulting AJ to the floor.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Repeated knees to the hamstring.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills as well. But the outlying categories will be what defines this match.
I'm with you 100% on that, Corey. AJ Styles has the edge when it comes to aerial attacks. CM Punk is the better brawler. I expect each man to make this his kind of match, and whoever is more successful in doing so is likely to end up the victor. CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. Styles wasn't ready. It could be over.
Turning it into the pin.
2 count. Oh, he was almost finished.
I don't know where AJ gets this from. He dug down deep to kick out.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. And Styles is taking a lot of offense now.
Yes, CM Punk's making clear that the time for pleasantries is over. And Styles,
Face first. Setting up.
Koji clutches it in.
AJ's in trouble. You think he's going to tap here?
The phenomenon. There it is, tapping out.
Here is your winner.
An honest dream match for any era, and you
At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring. And on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania. Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight. And CM Punk jumped at the chance to be the one to send him off into the... Trying armbar. Trying... And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
And way long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
that's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk
Fire with a straight shot there, answering back.
Oh, man. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Boom. Spiked by that DDT.
It really feels like this match could come down to Punk's strikes and smarts versus Angle's technique and experience. Who do you give the edge to?
My gut says Kurt Angle, the man who has seen and done it all, but if Punk gets lucky and lands one good shot. It could give him one heck of an opening. Stalking from above.
Taking flight. Cross body from the top.
He's going back for more. How much step?
Here we go. Whoa!
Crossbar.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Calf kick on the money.
And at this point, Punk is just punishing Kurt, softening him up for an eventual submission.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt's freaking angle.
Ooh, scouted that one.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
Submission locked in. Are we going to see? He submits. He taps out.
Here is your winner,
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline.
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight.
Time to go for a ride.
Bang! What a move!
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
No mercy being shown to The Fiend here.
Punk fighting through the fear and putting a pounding on The Fiend.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight through that fear if he wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into...
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
2. CM Punk beats The Fiend.
here is your winner,
An honor to know him, to have worked with him,